is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Kyle Keller gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now here is Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering.
First pitch, 7:06.
High in the air out to center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the first pitch. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Next to hit is Freddie Freeman, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Oscar Yunua, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box, Ho-Jun Park. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ho-Jun Park is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now it's Brian Reynolds batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now from PNC Park. Second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Ozuna, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year major league vet. Fouled away.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Batting six.
In is Jorge Solaire.
Number 12, Jorge Solaire.
First pitch coming. Here it is as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The first baseman, Colin Moran.
From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235, 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ozuna is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Batting 6th.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Vogt shading to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's Johann Camargo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Up next, Stephen Vogt, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Oscar Yanoa. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to hit, Ozzie Albies flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Yanoa is off at first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next, here is Michael Chavis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Stepping in next, Kyle Keller. Now the pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Soft liner to the right side. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see.
That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Freddie Freeman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. In now, Austin Riley. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Struck out in his first at-bat. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop, June Park.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Park, originally from South Korea. Certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. So one down, no one aboard. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
The first baseman, number 19.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. We're through 4, all even now at 1-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Jorge Solaire to hit next. first delivery to him.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Two balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded to short. He's right there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Dylan Peters is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo. And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. Cody Ponce comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
The batter, the catcher, Stephen.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the first pitch. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One and 0. Here it is. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Into center field, line drive base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-World. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Ozzie Albies is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. from the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Noah, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And now the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hit to third. And that's out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in next, Ben Gamel 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
13. Ronald Acuna Jr.
First offering. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Stallings goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Austin Riley. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Riley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jorge Solaire would be next. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, Jorge Solaire. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 0-2 fouled off. Fastball just missed above the zone.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
2-2 to Jorge Solaire.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Anthony Alford is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now at the plate, Ho-Jun Park. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Solaire is there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Trevor Cahill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And the next in is Johann Camargo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. And now in the box, Stephen Vogt. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2-1 after the foul ball there. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the first pitch. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. The throw to Defoe, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now the first pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line drive, base hit to right. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Sam Howard takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Adrianza over at second. Albies is over at first with 1 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Has a look, now the pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one. Wow. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on base. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Braves 5 and the Pirates 1. Tyler Matzek gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 68.
Brian Reynolds will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the next to bat will be Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, Matzek has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. To third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down here 5-1. Chris Stratton's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
First pitch of the AB now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a flare out to left center. Park ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Solaire.
In now, Jorge Solaire, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Ozuna on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play. The next to bat for Atlanta, Johann Camargo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now to bat, Ben Gamel. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rip down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Jackson is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Kevin Newman will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. comes into his first at-bat at 283. 3 homers, 26 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Newman is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-2 game.
That's shortstop, Poijun Park.
Now it'll be Poijun Park. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Hit back up the middle. Camargo brings it in. He'll go to the bag for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. So here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Chris Martin enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground, reined in, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all.
I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay.
Chasen Shreve enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now into the box, Stephen Vogt singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Way outside, 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Two and two.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Adam Duvall stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Richard Rodriguez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Digging in will be Brian Reynolds. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0-for-3. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Defoe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Now to the plate, Ben Gamble. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Defoe is off of first with 2 away. Down the third baseline. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Oscar Yinoa earns his league